Have you ever paused and noticed how your body doesn't quite move the way it used to? Tasks that once felt effortless, like taking a walk or getting out of bed, now demand more energy, more intention. Day by day, your vitality may seem to slip just a little further from reach. It's tempting to chalk it up to aging, to tell yourself, this is just how life goes now. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be? Growing older doesn't mean giving up your strength, your mobility, or your zest for life. In fact, now is the perfect time to reclaim them. You don't need a gym membership, expensive equipment, or dramatic lifestyle overhauls. With a few simple, consistent changes, you can begin to rebuild your energy, restore your independence, and feel more alive than you have in years. In this video, I'll be sharing 7 practical and powerful habits that are easy to adopt starting today. These aren't quick fixes or overwhelming routines. Instead, they're small, intentional steps that, when practiced with consistency, can lead to lasting transformation. And trust me, if you stay with me until the end, the final 2 tips might just shift the way you experience your daily life. Whether your goal is to stay active, flexible, or simply to feel good again, this guide is here to support you. Because this isn't just about adding more years to your life. It's about bringing more life to your years. 1. Social connections. In today's fast-paced world, nurturing deep and meaningful relationships is more important than ever for our overall well-being. Social connections go beyond simply spending time with friends and family. They form the bedrock of emotional resilience, help us manage stress, and contribute significantly to our mental and even physical health. Whether it's through regular catch-ups with loved ones, joining community groups, or participating in social activities that excite you, investing in these relationships can create a sense of belonging and purpose that enriches every aspect of your life. First and foremost, cultivating strong social bonds provides us with emotional support during both challenging and joyful times. When you surround yourself with people who care, you have a built-in support system to lean on during moments of stress or change. Sharing experiences, from daily struggles to major life events, not only reduces feelings of isolation, but also helps you to process emotions more effectively. This network of support can lessen the impact of stress, boost your mood, and even foster a deeper understanding of yourself. Participating in social activities also offers an opportunity for personal growth. Engaging with others exposes you to different perspectives and ideas, which can broaden your horizons and enhance your critical thinking skills. Whether through group discussions, hobby clubs, or community service, interacting with a diverse range of people can challenge your assumptions, encourage empathy, and ignite new interests. These experiences create a dynamic environment where personal development is continuous and where you can both learn from and contribute to the growth of others. Regular social interaction is linked to better mental health outcomes. Studies have shown that people with robust social networks tend to experience lower levels of depression and anxiety compared to those who feel isolated. This is because social connections trigger the release of hormones such as oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding hormone, which promotes feelings of trust and contentment. Moreover, sharing laughter, engaging in meaningful conversation, and simply being around people you care about can provide a natural boost to your overall well-being. It is often in these shared moments that we find a renewed sense of joy and inspiration, reminding us that we are an integral part of a supported community. For many, building and maintaining social connections might seem daunting, especially if you're transitioning into a new phase of life where familiar faces are fewer. However, there are practical steps you can take to foster these relationships. Start by reaching out to old friends or family members you haven't spoken to in a while. It might be as simple as a phone call, video chat, or even scheduling an in-person meeting if possible. Consider joining clubs, classes, or community groups that align with your interests. These settings make it easier to connect with like-minded individuals who share your passions. Volunteering is another excellent way to build a network, as it provides a dual benefit of giving back to the community while forming connections with others who value service. In our digital age, technology plays a dual role. While it can sometimes lead to superficial interactions, it also offers valuable tools to keep in touch with distant loved ones or meet new people with similar interests through online communities and social media platforms. Just ensure that your digital interactions are balanced with face-to-face experiences whenever you can. There's something uniquely enriching about sharing physical space and genuine human touch. Ultimately, social connections remind us that we are not alone in our journeys. They offer the kind of warmth and understanding that can transform difficult days into manageable ones and make the good times even brighter. Investing in relationships is a lifelong commitment that pays dividends in mental clarity, emotional stability, and even physical health. When you take the time to nurture these bonds, you're not only enriching your own life, but also contributing to a healthier, more interconnected community. 2. Sleep. Have you ever stopped to consider how the quality of your sleep can shape your long-term health and well-being? As we grow older, sleep becomes more than just a nightly ritual. It transforms into a vital cornerstone of our overall health. The way we rest isn't simply a luxury we indulge in. Rather, it serves as a fundamental process that nurtures and rejuvenates our body, mind, and spirit. Over time, if you find yourself tossing and turning, struggling to drift into deep slumber, or waking up feeling exhausted and unrest, remember that you are far from alone. And here's an important truth. Aging does not inevitably mean accepting poor sleep quality. Instead, it should inspire you to prioritize restorative sleep as a means to reclaim your vitality. Imagine sleep as the silent guardian of your health. Every night that you rest, your body embarks on a nearly miraculous journey of repair and renewal. It is during these precious hours that your cells regenerate. Your immune system works tirelessly to fend off illness, and your brain processes memories and emotions gathered from the day. In essence, sleep lays down the essential groundwork for both mental clarity and physical strength, allowing you to greet each new day with renewed vigor and energy. Without this foundational process, your ability to function optimally diminishes, and even the simplest tasks can begin to feel insurmountable. As we age, our need for quality sleep intensifies. The natural changes in our body's internal clock mean that even minor disruptions caused by stress, anxiety, or even simply poor sleep habits can tip the scales, leaving us with less and less restorative rest. You might start noticing subtle lapses, moments of forgetfulness, scattered concentration, or that lingering fog that makes you feel as if you're running on empty. These aren't just inconveniences. They are warning signs that inadequate sleep is undermining your physical health, your emotional balance, and your mental sharpness. And when sleep is compromised, it can further heighten stress levels, making you more prone to irritability and a sense of being overwhelmed by the everyday demands of life. Fortunately, you hold the power to rewrite your sleep story. Instead of resigning yourself to endless, restless nights, you can actively embrace changes that will transform the quality of your sleep. In my experience, the secret lies in making small yet significant adjustments to your nighttime routine. These aren't radical, overnight transformations. They are gentle, intentional shifts that, over time, accumulate into powerful, lasting change. Creating a serene sleep environment is one of the simplest ways to begin. Consider dimming the lights in your bedroom as bedtime approaches, setting the mood with the soft glow of a candle or two, or even indulging in a warm, relaxing bath that soothes both body and mind. Such practices signal to your brain that it's time to wind down and prepare for the restorative processes that await you. Another key habit to embrace is the avoidance of electronic screens before bedtime. It may seem trivial, but the blue light emitted from your phone, computer, or television can significantly disrupt the production of melatonin, the hormone your body relies on to initiate sleep. By making a conscious effort to turn off these devices at least an hour before you intend to sleep, you give your body the opportunity to naturally prepare for a deep, uninterrupted slumber. This simple change can be one of the most effective steps you take towards reclaiming your nightly rest. It is also crucial to treat sleep as a personal gift and a non-negotiable part of your self-care routine. Each night of proper, uninterrupted sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's an investment in your future self, a way of ensuring that you wake up day after day with the strength and vitality necessary to meet life's challenges head-on. The benefits of quality sleep extend beyond the immediate sense of refreshment. They ripple out into every facet of your life, from improving your memory and cognitive function to lifting your mood and bolstering your immune system. For many, especially those navigating the later stages of life, prioritizing sleep can feel like a revolutionary act of self-respect. It is a clear acknowledgement that, amid the busyness and demands of daily life, Nurturing yourself is of paramount importance. When you consistently honor the need for rest, you're not merely surviving, you're truly living. Every night spent in deep, rejuvenating sleep is a step toward a healthier, more energetic, and fulfilling future. So tonight, as you prepare for bed, give yourself permission to prioritize quality rest. Turn off the distractions, create a calming sanctuary in your bedroom, and let your body benefit from the healing power of uninterrupted sleep. In doing so, you're not only setting the stage for a new day filled with potential and vitality, but you are also honoring the most important person in your life, you. Embrace sleep as the essential, life-sustaining gift it truly is, and wake up ready to seize all the wonderful opportunities that tomorrow brings. 3. Establish a consistent routine. In the whirlwind of daily life, establishing a consistent routine is like creating a sanctuary for your mind and body, a steady rhythm that nurtures your well-being amid the chaos. When each day follows a pattern that you lovingly craft, you not only build resilience against life's unpredictability, but also set the stage for sustainable growth and happiness. Imagine waking up each morning to a predictable yet empowering rhythm, a time to stretch, enjoy a nourishing breakfast, and take a few mindful moments before embarking on your day. This repetition isn't just about sticking to a schedule. It's about celebrating the art of self-care. By consciously carving out time for exercise, quiet reflection, and joy, you're weaving a tapestry of habits that fortify your physical health and enrich your emotional landscape. Every small ritual contributes to a larger symphony of well-being. Whether it's a brisk walk in the early morning light, a dedicated time for reading or meditation, or simply a moment to jot down your thoughts in a journal, these consistent practices create a gentle but powerful momentum. They transform ordinary moments into building blocks for a healthier, more centered life. Over time, this routine not only boosts your productivity and reduces stress, but also instills a sense of purpose and stability that carries you through life's ups and downs. A well-established routine acts as an anchor. It grounds you, offering reassurance when external circumstances feel overwhelming. By prioritizing consistency over perfection, you grant yourself the freedom to grow at your own pace. It's about showing up for yourself day in and day out, even when challenges arise. Each small step you take, each minute dedicated to your self-care practices, builds a foundation that supports your dreams and fortifies you against the rigors of a busy world. Ultimately, a consistent routine is an act of self-love. It speaks to the commitment you make to nurture your mind, body, and soul. Embrace the everyday rituals that bring you comfort and joy. Let them remind you that every day is a fresh opportunity to celebrate your strength and create a life that is both balanced and beautifully intentional. 4. Don't stay still. Have you ever truly stopped and counted just how much time you spend sitting every day? At first glance, it might seem like a trivial question. Yet when you pause to reflect, you could be astonished by the sheer amount of your daily hours spent in a sedentary state. Our modern society has conditioned us to view sitting as the default mode of existence. Whether we're working at a desk, enjoying a meal, or simply unwinding on the couch after a long day, that comfortable chair often becomes our sanctuary. It's no wonder we're drawn to the ease and relaxation of sitting down, letting our bodies rest and recover. However, the uncomfortable truth is that this habitual inactivity may be silently undermining our health in profound ways, even if you don't feel its impact immediately. Think about it. Extended periods of sitting are not merely about momentary comfort or fleeting relaxation. They accumulate over time and exact a heavy toll on your overall well-being. While a few hours of sitting might feel harmless in the short term, as the hours add up, so do the risks. Prolonged sitting can lead to a cascade of health issues that not only diminish your quality of life, but also threaten your cherished independence. Imagine a future where something as simple as rising from a chair or traversing a room becomes an arduous challenge. This vision is an unsettling possibility that underscores the importance of integrating more movement into your life. It's not just about the physical discomfort of aching muscles or stiff joints, although these are early warning signs. Prolonged inactivity sets off a chain reaction. Your circulation slows, causing blood in your lower extremities to cool, and your heart is forced to work harder to maintain adequate flow. Over time, your muscles begin to weaken, and the flexibility that once enabled smooth, effortless movement gradually fades away. It's not a question of if this deterioration will occur. It's a question of when. The longer you remain sedentary, the more damage is done to your cardiovascular health, mobility, and overall physical strength. But the physical consequences don't stop there. A sedentary lifestyle is also a gateway to chronic conditions that many of us might face in our later years. When you sit too much, your body becomes more prone to gaining weight, and shedding those extra pounds becomes increasingly difficult. This weight gain can pave the way for obesity, which in turn heightens your risk for diabetes, high blood pressure, and elevated cholesterol levels. Moreover, the toll isn't limited to your body. It reaches deeply into your mental health. Insufficient movement can lead to a decline in brain chemistry, causing depression, anxiety, and an overwhelming sense of mental fog. This emotional fatigue can compound the stress of everyday life, leaving you feeling trapped in a cycle of lethargy and decreased vitality. The sobering reality is that the damage from a sedentary lifestyle often builds up gradually, like a snowball rolling downhill. You might not notice the cumulative effects immediately. What you do today in terms of movement or the lack thereof may not reveal itself in significant ways until weeks, months, or even years later. Over time, you could find yourself grappling with chronic pain, diminished mobility, and a body that seems to weigh you down both physically and emotionally. The simple act of standing up, stretching, or moving a bit more could be the difference between maintaining your independence and gradually losing the freedom to perform even everyday activities on your own. Yet there is hope. The good news is that you don't have to accept a sedentary lifestyle as your inevitable fate. You don't need to run marathons or spend endless hours in the gym to reap the benefits of regular movement. What matters most is adopting a habit of consistent, manageable movement throughout your day. Even the smallest changes can yield tremendous benefits over time. Consider simple adjustments. Set a reminder to stand up and stretch every hour. Take a short walk around your home, or even march in place while watching your favorite show. When you have the option, choose the stairs over the elevator, or park a little further from the store entrance. These seemingly insignificant actions add up, gradually improving your energy, circulation, and muscle strength. Remember, the goal isn't to achieve perfection every single day. It's about building consistency in your routine. Every minute you spend moving is a minute invested in sustaining your long-term health and independence. Picture those extra minutes accumulating into hours of improved energy, better circulation, and robust muscle strength over the course of a week, a month, or a year. The freedom to move effortlessly and confidently is priceless, and every small step you take brings you closer to a healthier, more independent life. In a world that often rewards stillness, it's vital to counterbalance that by making movement a regular part of your day. Ask yourself, what are you sacrificing when you choose to stay seated for just a bit longer? With each moment of inactivity, you're inadvertently compromising your future freedom and well-being. Embrace the decision to move. Make it a priority in your life today before the cumulative effects of a sedentary lifestyle take hold. Every little step counts, and every effort you make is a powerful investment in the vibrant, active life you deserve. 5. Get sunlight. How often do you actually step outside? It's easy to overlook, yet sunlight is far more than just a gentle, comforting warmth on your skin. It's a vital, life-enhancing force that plays an essential role in keeping our bodies vibrant, especially as we age. Over time, our natural ability to produce vitamin D, a critical nutrient we often take for granted, begins to decline. This remarkable vitamin is central to our overall health, helping to regulate everything from our bone strength and muscle function to the robustness of our immune system. Without an adequate dose of it, our bodies become more vulnerable to a host of health issues, including brittle bones, persistent muscle aches, stiff joints, and an increased risk of falls. Consider how many hours each day you spend indoors. In the hustle of daily routines, from the confines of an office to the cozy corners of our living rooms, we often miss out on the invaluable benefits of sunlight. Every minute we remain inside, away from this natural source of energy, is a missed opportunity for our bodies to absorb that essential boost. And the truth is, tapping into the benefits of natural light doesn't demand a monumental commitment or significant expense. Its rewards can be both profound and transformative. Let's be honest. As we grow older, it becomes all too common to fall into a sedentary routine, retreating into the safe cocoon of our homes. But take a moment to imagine if you made it a point to step outside for just a few minutes each day. What if those moments under the open sky could completely change the rhythm of your life? The healing power of sunlight is truly extraordinary. It not only bolsters the strength of our bones and fortifies our immune systems, but also uplifts our spirits and brightens our mood. Scientific studies have demonstrated that exposure to natural light helps regulate our circadian rhythms, leading to more restorative sleep, enhanced energy levels, and a calmer, more balanced mind. Picture the effect of a brief, 10-minute walk under the sun, whether it's in the lush backdrop of your garden, a leisurely stroll around your neighborhood block, or even sitting quietly on your porch. Those moments in the daylight can work wonders. They create a sustainable, healthy habit that gently nurtures both your physical and mental well-being. Every time you step outside to let the sunlight flood in, you're giving your body a chance to reset, a natural recharge that reinvigorates you and clears the mental fog. I've personally experienced the almost instantaneous transformation that a few minutes of sunlight can bring. On days when I manage to spare just a brief moment outdoors after a prolonged period indoors, the warmth of the sun seems to seep deep into my bones, easing aches, uplifting my mood, and reminding me of the immense beauty that life has to offer. Of course, while it's important to enjoy the benefits of sunlight, it's equally crucial to protect your skin with sunscreen. But don't allow this to be a barrier. Embrace the light, step into its glow, and let your body absorb its natural energy. As we continue on our journey through life, particularly when the pace slows down and indoor routines become dominant, remember that these sunlit moments are invaluable. They ground us, center us, and help us reconnect with the natural world in a way that is both deeply nourishing and profoundly healing. By consistently incorporating natural sunlight into your daily regimen, you're not just strengthening your physical frame, you're also bolstering your emotional resilience. Every ray of sunshine you embrace is a celebration of life's simplest joys and a powerful affirmation of your commitment to health. Imagine starting your day with just a few minutes of sunlight, watching as the golden light gently awakens your senses and fills you with quiet optimism. Over time, these moments accumulate, gradually enhancing your mood, energy, and overall well-being. So, take a moment today to make a promise to yourself. To prioritize sunlight, allow the sun's healing touch to be a daily reminder of the energy, vitality, and endless potential that exists within you. Step outside, breathe deeply, and let every sun-filled moment remind you that a healthier, happier life is well within your reach. In doing so, you're not merely chasing the warmth of the day. You're reclaiming your strength and embracing the boundless joy that a simple, sunlit step can bring, one beautiful ray at a time. 6. Simple leg exercises. Have you noticed how, as we get older, our legs sometimes don't answer our calls like they used to? There was a time when each step we took carried a confident assurance of strength and vitality. Now, those same legs can seem to falter, making everyday activities, like taking a walk, feel like monumental challenges. Perhaps your knees ache with each step. Your muscles seem to have lost a bit of their former firmness, and the thought of losing your freedom of movement quietly becomes a lurking worry. It's almost as if, over time, your legs are betraying you, turning into obstacles that make you feel both fragile and powerless. But here's a truth that's as empowering as it is hopeful. Your legs don't have to be burdens. They can become your most reliable allies. No matter your age, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, it's never too late to take back control over your body and rebuild your strength. The beauty of this journey is that you don't need a fancy gym membership or to commit to grueling, high-intensity workouts. All you truly need is a commitment to move, at least a little bit each day. Those small, consistent actions are like seeds that, over time, grow into something powerful, restoring both your strength and independence. Consider this. If you neglect nurturing your muscles, they can slowly lose flexibility and strength, and before you know it, even the simplest movements might start to seem like Herculean tasks. It's all too easy to become discouraged, thinking that the opportunity for improvement has already passed. But let me assure you, it hasn't. Not even close. The key isn't about how strong your muscles once were, but rather about making a steadfast commitment to movement now. You don't have to push yourself to exhaustion every day. Even the tiniest efforts will pay off. You might be surprised at how much a few minutes of simple leg exercises can transform your body over time. Think of it this way. Strengthening your legs doesn't have to be a complicated or overwhelming process. It can be as straightforward as dedicating just a few minutes each day to movements that engage your leg muscles. For instance, try doing a few squats while holding on to a sturdy chair for support. These gentle squats can remind your legs of their strength and resilience. If you're looking to challenge yourself a bit more, consider incorporating resistance bands into your routine. These bands can target and tone your thighs effectively, helping to rebuild muscle and boost your overall strength. Even if you're sitting down, you can perform leg lifts to work your lower body without the need for strenuous exertion. The significance of these exercises goes far beyond physical fitness. They also have a profound impact on your emotional well-being. When you commit to moving your legs daily, you actively reduce the risk of falls, enhance your balance, and, most importantly, reclaim a sense of independence. This isn't just about immediate gains in strength. It's about building long-term resilience that supports you as the years go by. Often, the benefits of these small exercises are not instantly apparent, but over months and years, they accumulate into a foundation that supports a healthier, more vibrant life. It isn't the intensity of each workout, but the consistency that makes a real difference. Imagine how it would feel to regain that confidence, the ability to rise from a chair or take a short walk without hesitation. Every little leg exercise you make is a step toward a life where you feel comfortable, confident, and free to move as you wish. Even actions you might consider trivial, like standing up and sitting down repeatedly or doing simple leg lifts while watching your favorite TV show, count toward building a resilient body. Every small effort is a powerful stride toward ensuring that you stay strong and independent, no matter what age you are. Do not wait for the inevitable aches and pains to dictate the terms of your life. You deserve so much more than a future where your mobility is compromised by neglect. Take charge of your health by giving your legs the attention and care they need. Embrace every opportunity to move, whether it's a short walk in your home, a few rounds of squats in your living room, or even gentle stretching on the spot. Each movement is an investment in your future, a promise to yourself that you will not let time strip you of your independence and joy. Remember, it's not about achieving perfection in every rep. It's about being consistent. Each small, dedicated moment you devote to leg exercises compounds into improved mobility, better balance, and a more active life. So, honor your body by taking that step, literally, and embrace the vibrant, full life that awaits you. Your legs have the power to carry you not just through your day, but into a future where you remain independent, strong, and truly alive. 7. Practice yoga or Tai Chi. As we journey through life, age bestows upon us wisdom, but it also brings its share of challenges. With each passing year, while we accumulate experience and insight, our bodies begin to reveal changes that can feel both subtle and disheartening. Tasks that once came effortlessly, like standing up from a chair or stretching after a long day, may gradually turn into struggles. Our joints may stiffen, our muscles tighten, and what was once a smooth, fluid movement can start to seem labored. It's a quiet, sometimes deeply frustrating reality to witness our bodies transform, as if we're slowly losing control over the very vessel that carries us through life. Yet, in the midst of these challenges lies a powerful lifeline. Yoga and Tai Chi, these ancient practices, offer far more than just physical exercise. They have potential to revolutionize your well-being, both physically and emotionally, with just a small daily investment of time. What makes yoga and Tai Chi so remarkable is that they are not exclusive to young or the extraordinarily fit. Their inclusive nature welcomes everyone, whether you're in your 50s, 70s, or even your 90s. These practices adapt to you, meeting you exactly where you are on your journey. They provide a nurturing space where you can heal, stretch, and grow, regardless of your starting point. Just a few minutes each day dedicated to these gentle yet transformative movements can make a monumental difference in your life. Yoga and Tai Chi help improve flexibility and strength, reduce stress, boost circulation, and cultivate a profound sense of emotional balance. I often liken Tai Chi to a soulful dance, a graceful, meditative sequence that aligns your movements with the natural rhythm of life. Its fluid motions carry a sense of calm that lingers long after you finish, allowing you to reconnect with both your body and the world around you. Yoga, too, holds an extraordinary capacity to bring us back to ourselves. It isn't about contorting your body into impossible shapes or competing with anyone else. It's a personal journey of listening to your body, honoring its current state, and moving with mindful intention. Whether you're sinking into a pose or simply focusing on your breath, yoga encourages you to nurture not just your physical muscles, but also your inner spirit. With each stretch and mindful pause, you reinforce your mental resilience, improve your posture, and enhance your overall balance, both physically and mentally. By incorporating yoga or Tai Chi into your daily routine, you're making a heartfelt investment in your holistic well-being. Amid the constant noise and rush of modern life, these practices offer you a sanctuary of inner peace and clarity. They remind you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to reconnect with the essence of who you are. Imagine finding a moment of stillness in a quiet corner of your living room or in a peaceful park, where all you need is a willingness to move in a way that feels truly good for your body and soul. So, whether you're just starting out or rekindling a practice you once cherished, know that it's never too late to embrace the transformative power of yoga, and Tai Chi Age does not strip away our ability to grow, heal, or find peace. Rather, it adds layers of richness and depth to our journey. Allow these practices to guide you toward a healthier, more balanced, and more peaceful version of yourself. In doing so, you're not only investing in your physical health, you're nurturing your mind and spirit as well, creating a harmonious balance that can carry you gracefully into every tomorrow. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey. I invite you to share your experiences and thoughts. Let me know what aspect of yoga or Tai Chi excites you the most, and how you plan to incorporate these practices into your life. Let's continue to embrace this journey of growth and wellness together.